good, everyone? Just making a quick Philadelphia sports update with the Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, whole deal. First, the Eagles, very disappointing in the playoffs. Um, After the playoff game, I just took about like a 2 mile walk just to walk the loss off. Actually, believe it or not, it worked pretty well. I got over it pretty quickly, which is surprising, but you know, I did. I definitely gave all the credit in the world on YouTube through comments and messages to the Dallas fans. Hey, you guys kicked our ass 2 straight weeks. You guys deserve to talk all the shit on us you want. Hey, that's just the way it goes. We did it last year. Now it's your turn. So, enjoy it. Still hate you guys, but, you got the right to talk trash. So, hopefully next year that'll change. This offseason has pretty much sucked so far. Like, the only good thing was that we signed Leonard Weaver to an extension. And, we're probably going to sign Mike Bell. That's about it. We lost Westbrook, Sean Andrews, Will Weatherspoon, and one of the more painful ones, in my opinion, is Kevin Curtis. Tough, painful losses, man. And you know what? Just a long story short, man, I'm not going to really go on too much about the Eagles. We're not going to be a Super Bowl contender in my mind anytime soon, meaning within the next 2 years. I don't think we're going to be a Super Bowl contender. If it were my choice, I'd go on with Kevin Cobb. Time to move on from McNabb. However, as long as McNabb is here as a Philadelphia Eagle, I will always support him. I will always wear the number 5 jersey. McNabb's my boy. Alright, so not trying to tear apart McNabb or anything. I just want to move on to Cobb. But don't get me wrong, as long as McNabb's here, I'll always wear my McNabb jersey and support him. McNabb's one of my favorite Eagles, but I just think, time has run its course with him. I appreciate everything he's done here in Philly, and, he's a great guy, and I'll always support him. I just think it's time to move on to Cobb. Moving on to the Flyers, man, they've just been killed with injuries, like Ray Emery, now it's Jeff Carter, Michael Layton. Man, it sucks because, I said it before at the beginning of the season, the expectation, is to win the Stanley Cup. Whenever you don't win it all, especially for the Flyers, it's disappointing because we haven't won a cup since '75. So if we don't win it all in the season, it's just disappointing. But realistically, man, the realistic expectation is just get to the playoffs and maybe win a round. I think we can definitely win a round if we make it to the playoffs, depending on who we play. But we really don't have much of a chance against Washington or the Penguins unless one of their players gets hurt, like their stars. But man, we've just been screwed with these injuries, man, and they've been coming at awful times, But I'll be watching the Flyers the last couple of weeks of the regular season. Just hopefully they make the playoffs. Because I love playoff hockey. I love the Flyers. I love watching them. I love the Flyers. Simple as that. And I just want the best for them, man. I want them to make it to the playoffs. So hopefully the Flyers make the playoffs. But as for the Sixers, man, they're just complete shit. Coming off last year, this season is an absolute disappointment. They are just so bad. Eddie Jordan's got to get fired. He's got to go. He sucks. We got to get rid of Iguodala, man. Just get rid of that cap space. Just hopefully, sounds strange, but I hope the Sixers lose games because I want a better draft pick, so it can at least give us a better chance to get a higher draft pick, and I guess just make it the one of many steps to get to at least a championship contention for the Sixers, which is a long way away. But this team is horrible. Phillies open up in D.C. on April 5th. I'll be there watching Boy Holiday pitch. Can't wait. Go Phillies.